Hey troops, Zendor here, back again for another stream, and today we are back on Honkai Impact for the Meow Town Escapade event. But we also have well, two things. One, a new battle suit for Valkyrie Susanna. I'll be honest, if it wasn't for the other thing, I would probably be going for her, but this one didn't really hype me up. The one that did is Return of Senti. So later I'll be pulling for her. Yeah, let's get started on the event. Okay. In the faraway kingdom of cats, the king of night cats blessed the world that escaped finality through an invisible magic net. It guided the lost out of the desert to build a prosperous country. It sent a benign envoy to walk the earth and bring inner peace to the masses. Yet under the veil of night, dissonant notes sound. A disaster would soon befall the peaceful kingdom of cats. It was a girl who came by chance who lifted the curtain on this conspiracy. But that is a story for another day. Now she is still chasing the sun. What the? Ow. Alright, well. Ow. Huh. I was expecting that I would have to keep on changing which keys I'm pressing during that ultimate. It's finally over. Oh, my muscles hurt. Several missed calls. It's calling me again! Hi, it's Rosanna! You finally picked up your phone! Avita! It's been a long time! But why do you have the time to call me? Shouldn't you be on duty now? Because I'm packing. I'm going to a new post tomorrow. A new post? Yeah. Haven't you heard about that? What? You've been training so hard that you haven't checked Shixo gossip? This year's Valkyrie exam is coming. I'm planning to cram and memorize every question to get good grades. You don't need to be so nervous. I'm certain you can pass the exam if you function normally. But the thing is, I always choke under pressure. And recently, except for the Valkyries on duty, everyone is on vacation, so the simulation is mostly empty. Even if I mess up during training, nobody will be watching. Relax. Tell you what, the captain and the adjutant are going to the town near the HQ for a vacay tomorrow. Really? Why would I lie to you? Better yet, Sushin-sama's coming with them. But isn't she traveling? Yesterday she sent me the pictures of a tall lattice tower and a big palace. There's a caption under the pictures. Teresa invited me to train B-rank Valkyries for the exam. I'm not super excited about that, but hearing you're distressed, I feel I should come back and check on you. I must have gotten so tired that I missed it. I'm so sorry, Sushin-sama. Wait, that means we'll not only get to see Sushin-sama, but also be trained by 3 S-rank Valkyries? Yep. By the way, you haven't gone to the resort town near the HQ, right? Do you want to go? I could give you the opportunity. You know me, Alvatir. Quick, tell me what the opportunity is. It's nothing really. Just Rita-sama, saying the overseer wants to establish a preparatory training school. This vacay is the perfect opportunity to film content that promotes Shixel's corporate culture to attract more aspiring people. Nice. I'm having a hard time doing Alberto's voice because it's kind of messing with my nose. Manas, only you're good at filming and editing, so Rita-sama wanted me to ask you if you're willing. What will your answer be? Of course I'm willing to! Filming promotional material? The vacation of S-rank Valkyries? Oh my god, we are filming their private life? Oh my god. What are you thinking about? She said it's just to show the everyday side of Valkyries. Alright, I knew you'd say yes. Then go pack up. How about meeting at the town station at tomorrow noon? Sure. After hanging up the phone, Susanna wiped the sweat from her forehead, heart swelling with anticipation, and looked at the simulation room. Vacationing with the S-rank Valkyries I admire? I'll see their casual side and ask them for advice on getting stronger in person. Holy moly, just thinking about it makes me squeal. In that case, I have to train harder for them to feel my progress. Packing should be quick. I'll train some more now. She's excited about practicing with S-rank Valkyries, yet here we are with a triple S-rank version of Susanna. Oh. You know, I was kind of curious about why the whole event was titled Meow or Meow Escapade or what, Meow Town Escapade or whatever. Those are supposed to be cat ears, aren't they? I mean, not actually cat ears, but simulating cat ears. Okay. Oh, and yeah, there's the paw. Alright. So we have 2 cat girls with these scythe-like weapons. Whatever the weapon class is called. The afternoon sun covered the train station by the seaside in a golden veil. The girl picked up her camera and captured this beautiful town in a frame. It's been a while, Susanna. Oh. The girl turned around when she heard that gentle voice and saw two familiar figures. Ah! Durandal-sama! Rita-sama! I heard from Rita that you came to take pictures of Valkyrie's daily life. Thank you. I'm just doing what I should be doing. You rushed here while on leave to help us shoot for our promo video. I'll be sure to ask the overseer to make up for your vacation. It's alright. To me, taking pictures in such a pretty town is a vacation too. Why is... They literally gave us casual Susanna costume for this event. Why aren't they having her wear it when both Rita and Bianca are also wearing their casuals? It's only a vacation when you can relax completely and leave all your work behind. Don't you think so, Durandal-sama? Rita is right. Then Durandal-sama should forget about working during this vacation too. I'll arrange for Susanna to have her holiday later on. Rita smiled as she looked at the document in Durandal's hand. Durandal paused for a moment before keeping it away. Well, speaking of which, Sushane should be here soon. Speak of the devil, and I am here! Oh, Sushane-sama! Susanna, are you wearing something new? You look great, especially with the two little ears on your head. Yeah, okay, so those are supposed to be ears. Makes me want to pitch them. This is actually a new battlesuit given by Schicksal. I heard that it was specially made for me, but I haven't grasped how to use it completely. Oh, it's for combat. Rita told me that all of you are here on holiday. Why not change into something that you like? You're not on a mission. It's so that I can get used to this new battlesuit as soon as possible. And I really love this outfit. It's my very own battlesuit. I want to wear it even in my sleep. But this outfit does not suit you. Oh, no, it does. But this outfit does suit you very well. It can pass off as daily wear. Oh, I saw some interesting things during my recent travels and brought some gifts for everyone. I was wondering how I could send it to you. Who'd expect I'll see you today? Gifts? Wow, what is it, Sushane-sama? You're too courteous. This is... Arahato's figure? Hey, you know what this is? I asked her local what the most attractive item is. She brought me to a shop with a long queue and recommended this. This is a figure of the Mecha Arahato from the Blade of Chaos animation series. It's really popular with children. Huh? So it's a toy for kids? No wonder she recommended this to me. Do you guys not like it? Although it is a toy, most of the people who like the Blades of Chaos series are youth and working adults. Yeah, Alvita and I also love Arahato. Plus, this is a limited edition figure that can only be bought in selected stores. It's really rare. That's what I'm saying. Most of the people queuing were adults, and despite its size, it wasn't cheap. How could children afford this? Sushane-sama is so generous. Thank you for the gift. All is good as long as you like it. I've got quite some cash on me because Rita helped to solve that problem. Problem? Did you encounter any difficulties? It's nothing serious. I spent everything I had on traveling fees and wanted to get some silvers from the local bank. But when I got to that bank, I realized that there were no staff at all. Everyone simply clicked a few buttons on a huge rectangular metal box, and that box would dispense a lot of cash. So I tried too, but I was brought to the government office by local officials. You must be talking about the automated teller machines. Did the police mistake you for a bank robber? Seemed like it. Anyway, after signing some documents, I was finally released. But I was still very curious about how these huge metal boxes could spit out cash, so I messaged Rita to ask. It was your first time seeing an ATM, so it's normal to be confused. As long as you learn how to use it, you'll understand how convenient it is. So, Sushane still uses cash payment? Nowadays, you can use a card to pay, or pay online. Rita told me about that too, but I feel weird whenever I pay with a card. The tiny card only makes a beep sound when it touches a rectangular machine. I can't feel anything at all. What do you mean, I can't feel anything? Even though I spent so much money, it feels like I didn't spend a single cent. Yeah. I often feel that way too. I don't notice how much I spend when shopping and buy a ton of useless things in the end. Right? If you take in moderation, you'll spend in moderation. I'm more comfortable with the tangible cash in my wallet. Modern technology may be convenient, but it does lack a sense of reality. However, if you're not used to modern machines, it must be inconvenient when you're traveling the world. It's fine. Although I don't understand these fresh new things yet, I can learn about them slowly. And with the help of a new friend I met while traveling, it's been a smooth trip. Your new friend must be brave and your new friend must be a brave and admirable person too. Kitty is still young, but she's courageous indeed. Kitty? Yeah, this little girl behind me. Huh? Where did she go? Oh, I'm not good with kids after all. Mr. Shane, I'm here. I went to play with the kittens over there. I'm a good kid. I won't run around. Is that... Wait. Oh! Oh, Carol! What? Is the stream okay? Okay. I think we're back. That was weird. I looked over and I see a black screen on my stream with a white circle going round and round. So, I guess we're back. But, oh my goodness, this is Carol. Oh! At least I'm pretty sure it is. That white hair, yellow eyes, darker skin. This has to be her. All she needs now is all those little buttons and zippers and all that all over her outfit. The little girl ran to them from behind a tree with a smile, stuck out her tongue, and introduced herself bubbly to everyone. Nice to meet you, Miss Valkyries. I'm Kitty. Is she the new friend you were talking about? Yep, I met her when I was in France, where everything was so foreign. She offered to be my guide and introduced me to countless great scenery. She also recommended the gifts I bought for you guys. After that, she somehow found out I'm a Valkyrie, so she wanted to tag along and learn how to become a Valkyrie. Kitty. I understand now. Sushane, does her parents know about this? Of course, my mom is very supportive. Oh, what a cute kitty, and Before Lee Sushin could respond, the girl nodded frantically and skipped next to Rita, staring at Stan in her arms. Oh, Stan's there too. Pretty miss, can I play with it? Of course. Its name is Stan, but he might not respond even if you call for him. Wow, Stan! What a cool name! We're going to be here for a few days, so if you don't mind, you can join us for this vacation. The resort I booked should still have vacancies. Yay! Then, Mrs. Shane, I'll take Stan and play in town now. Go ahead. Remember to come back for dinner at the resort later. Yep, I'll keep that in mind. Wait. Why is YouTube saying I have -1 concurrent viewers? How is it possible to have -1 concurrent viewers? That should not even be available in the program. Let me just take a picture of this. That'll be something to share later on. Mathematically impossible. After noting the resort's location, Kitty ran enthusiastically toward the town with Stan in her arms. It's rare to see parents who aren't overprotective. Sushane, are you sure it's all right? I think that a child like her wouldn't dare to follow a stranger without her mother's permission. It should be fine. Oh, right. Teresa asked for me to return to Shixo tomorrow for some paperwork. If Kitty is willing to stay here for a holiday, please take care of her in my stead. Isn't this a little irresponsible? Don't worry, I'll take care of the child. It's rare for us to go on vacation. The two of you should fully enjoy this time of leisure. Oh no, Susanna, what the... There are 3 Shixo S-rank Valkyries right before me. So close. A sunny town caressed by sea breeze. The once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to seek the secrets to power from 3 S-rank Valkyries is right before me. Sushane-sama has now become even more dashing since we last met. Her smile is like a wind blowing across the mountain creeks. I heard that traveling 10,000 miles tops reading 10,000 books, and she's living proof of it. So amazing. How can I do what I like and become stronger at the same time like Sushane-sama? Is Durandal-sama looking at me too? Well, whether it's Battlefield or the resort, Durandal-sama is always the most glamorous presence. Alviter said Durandal-sama is only a bit more self-disciplined and serious than us, but I'm tough on myself too. How long will it take for me to become as strong as Durandal-sama? Why is Rita-sama smiling at me too? Oh, she's so intelligent and elegant, like a star shining above a desert. I think they're trying to talk to you, Susanna, and you are completely ignoring what they're saying right now. Why is it that Rita-sama can do everything perfectly with ease? Unlike me, who always messes up in unexpected ways. Rita-sama is practically perfect. Susanna? Susanna? What's on your mind? Alviter? Where are they? They already went to town. They were staring at you when I came. You were dazed, so they didn't know what to do. They were staring at me? Yeah, Luckily, I was there to reassure them that you're fine. What did you say? I said, don't worry, Susanna must be fantasizing again. Ah! I was joking. I told them you were contemplating the camera angle. Don't scare me like that. I just wrote a 30,000 word long apology letter with my mind. Sorry. I've kept you waiting. It's the noon break, so let's go look around. Sure. I just realized. They've now given Alvirta a model. I wonder if that means that she's next in getting the battle suit. Of course, I will be honest. Now that we've kind of reached a peak with Honkai, I kind of think that maybe they should tone down the battle suits a bit. Like, give us some more A rank, or maybe even add some new B rank Valkyries. Like some lower tier, so that we can like experience the growth again. Just got to be careful not to pull an MCU, because they peaked and they don't really seem to be doing a pretty good job of building back up. Like, I don't really know how to put it. They aren't really starting over. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to determine how you come back after a finale. Like, how do you go back down to build yourself back up? But the noon sun poured its warmth on the quiet streets, shedding dappled light through the colorful mosaic lamps. Languid cats were either lying in window displays or pacing before the streets. Do you know that... Hey, Yippee! Me, a chaotic creature? You're a lot more chaotic than I am. Did you know that this town became a popular tourist destination because of its huge cat population? More so than its scenery? Oh, so cute! Furballs are everywhere! Here, people believe that cats often bring good luck. The elderly believe that whoever the cats welcome will attain happiness, and whoever cats leave will bring misfortune. Really? Let me try. Come here, little fella. I'll take a picture of you. Yeah, you are, Ippy, you are. I mean, there's a whole reason why you keep on saying something about, like, trolling with me and messing with me whenever we're, playing together and talking on Discord. I got an itch on my nose. Only old folks believe in that. Nevertheless, the people here love cats to the point of naming their town Meow Town. Meow Town. It lives up to its name. Here, kitty kitty, let me pet you. The cat that had its claws touched. The cat that could not dodge in time? Okay. I have a bit of chaos in me. I still think you have more. Although loving cats is their tradition, the town got its name from the legend of Nightcat. Nightcat? Legends say that after the great eruption ended, the townsfolk merrily reveled on, but the reveling only left them with endless lostness and emptiness. When people were at a loss and the crime rates were soaring, it was the night cat who protected the town at night. Huh. The night cat is a hero like Sushin-sama. But why is it called night cat? Cats are said to be a symbol of night cat. Following its emergence, more and more cats have come to the town, filling the emptiness inside the people with their fluffy appearance and free spirit. Yeah, just look at them. Who can say no to such a cuteness? Kitty, let me hug you. Where are you going? The instant Susanna extended her hand to pet, the cat bolted to Avirtu's feet, some rubbing against her ankle affectionately. Oh dear. Oh, what friendly little fellas. They aren't a bit afraid of strangers. Oh no, the cats all left me. Is something bad going to happen to me? Oh, come on, Susanna. That's just a myth the elderly believe in. I can't believe you're one of them. I'm not. I just want to be surrounded by cats like you. Avirtur, how did you do it? I didn't do anything. But they adore you. In contrast, they won't let me pet them. Maybe your outfit's a bit too flashy? Maybe you were too friendly? Cats aren't dogs, they need space. But don't lose hope. Getting along with this unconstrained and independent animal is tricky in the first place. What tricks must I know then? Please teach me, Avirtur. I'll do anything to pet the cats. I don't know. I wasn't doing anything when they flocked to me. Why don't you ask the adjutant? She's very close with Stan, so I bet she knows some secret tricks. Come to think of it, Stan really likes Rita-sama. If I meet her today, I must ask her for advice on befriending cats. It is kind of interesting that Stan is getting along with Rita so much, considering what happened in the manga. Stan was pretty much aggressive towards Rita at the beginning. In the meantime, he cowered before Durandal because he realized how powerful she was. I wish you luck. It's getting late. I'll be going to my shift. Yeah, Pete? Am I sleepy? Nope. I mean, I woke up about 4 hours ago. Had a pretty good day's sleep. During lunch, I had a Mountain Dew kickstart, so... Yep, there we go. And, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. How dare I? You've never had Mountain Dew? I will admit, Mountain Dew is my favorite soda. Especially, like I've come to really like these kickstarts. They often come with a small amount of not sure if you can see it, but juice, and this particular one also has some coconut water in it. But yeah, in terms of like the general Mountain Dew, I'm not sure. The basic Mountain Dew is pretty good. My favorite for the longest time was Voltage, that blue one. And then recently, Kroger stores started selling apple flavored Mountain Dew, and that one is really good. So if you have a Kroger store nearby or a store that belongs to the Kroger family, I would definitely suggest trying that as your first Mountain Dew. uh, the orange one, what's it called again? Well, the orange Mountain Dew is another really good one. You'll eat mine. Okay. You're gonna sleep? Alright. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Very nice to have you. Take care, Ippy. Good luck with college. And I will see you later. You gotta be up in 3... Yeah. Good night. Good night. Oh, boy. Coffee. I definitely would suggest having some coffee when you wake up. Night, Ippy. After waving goodbye, Susanna ran to the town map board on the side. When the orange cat dozing under the board saw the girl coming happily, it immediately woke up and ran behind a tree. Don't know when I'll get to pet them. I can't lose hope. I'll learn how to befriend them if I keep trying. I should decide where to go next. If you want to start off, you start off with the calm places, and then you go to the exciting locations. Start off at the cafe, go to the arcade, then go to the gym. I'll be honest, I'm looking at this side angle, and I'm thinking about that raccoon girl from Shield Hero. What's her name again? I forget. The afternoon sun gilded a street corner cafe. The passing spring breeze blended the gold of light into the aroma of coffee. Into. The potted sunflower blooming on the table slowly turned its face to greedily enjoy the warm sun. In this sun, the adorable cats lay. They either splayed their flower-like paws and stretched contentedly on the windowsill, or exposed their round bellies and purred comfortably on the coffee table. Amid the cats, Susanna saw that airy figure, and she was dancing gracefully. Wow! Rita Summer dances so beautifully, like the fragrant wind blowing in a sea of flowers. Her flower-like hem spins out, and her lively steps correspond with the chirping of birds. Anyone who's been following with me for a while knows I'm a bit of a Rita simp. I would like to see that. Her beauty made countless travelers on their way and and even solitary cats stop in their tracks. Huh? These cats all became quiet as Rita-sama danced. Some even snuggle her palm between her movements. Is this a magic dance that can soothe cats? I've practiced dancing for many years, but I've never seen such a magical sight. If I learn this dance, will I be able to pet cats? Well, but how do I ask Rita-sama about it? Susanna, if you want to play with these cats, you can come closer. Rita-sama! Here. Reading the anticipation sparkling in Susanna's eyes, Rita gently pulled her to her side. Encouraged, Susanna slowly crouched down, and the next second the languid cat suddenly scurried off. Some hid behind Rita, while the others hid behind curtains. Hey, Scarlet! You were going to play Stellaris, then you saw that I was streaming? Keep on looking over there. That is where my OBS is, where my laptop is. But that is not where my camera is. My camera is there. Hi, how are you? Sorry I scared them off. Sorry, Rita-sama, I scared them off. I love cats, but they hate me. I don't know what to do at this point. It's alright, Susanna. They're too shy, and that's all. Would you like me to teach you a dance? I might reintroduce you to them. Wow, is it really a magical dance that can soothe cats? The dance itself isn't magical. There are many ways to express thoughts, and for them, body movements are perhaps the most expressive. So this dance only expresses your kindness towards them, to help them feel safe. I get it now. You're amazing. Would you like to learn it? I'd love to. But Rita-sama, may I film it as footage? With pleasure. After all, I'm the one who asked you to help with the filming. Okay, thank you, Rita-sama. Under the warm sunlight, Rita walked into the restroom in a cafe and changed into an outfit that resembled Susanna's. Do as I do. Okay. Oof. I did not expect that. This dance is perfect for Susanna. Yeah, it is kind of like Nilo, huh? Before anyone realized, Rita had changed back into her original outfit. That's because you taught me well. I only offer advice. You have a solid foundation in dancing, which enables you to learn different dance styles much easier. Huh. Never told anyone about having practiced dancing. Well, Rita-sama, you can really see through anything. Your body movements told me that. Your body possesses great flexibility and coordination, and your movements possess great control and rhythm. I could tell that practicing dancing has been a strenuous yet memorable experience for you. Okay, I can't hide anything from you. Oh. Not okay. Whoa, I can't hide anything from you. It wasn't really strenuous, though. When I was a child, I just endured the painful basic exercises by gritting my teeth. That's very commendable. When I was learning to dance, I found it quite difficult. Really? My dance teacher thought I could hold on because I am insensitive to pain and react slowly to it. It's not that I don't think it's painful, but since I chose to do it, I'll stick it out. There's no reason to give up halfway. You're right. But if you're a great dancer, why isn't it on your Valkyrie profile? It's because of that. Hmm? Could you elaborate? Because I don't want to be called onto the stage when Shixel holds the events. Growing up, no matter which relatives came to visit, my parents would force me to perform for them. One second I was eating, and the next second my name was called to sing and dance in front of people. It was horrible. It ruined the date pilaf. When I went home during the holidays, they'd make me watch the videos of my childhood performances with them. It's traumatic. I don't have the guts to watch my embarrassing history in HD. You must be adorable. You must be adorable when you were a child. I'd love to watch the videos you mentioned. Rita-sama, not you too. Whenever I think of this, I don't feel so homesick anymore. But at least starting to dance at a young age improved my body control and flexibility. So I was able to pass the test and join the Fosgens, bringing me one step closer to my dream. That happens to prove your past efforts will make a difference when the time comes. Yeah, this might be the time. Let me try. Slowly, Susanna crouched down and reached her hand to a cat lying supine on the coffee table. Just one touch. When her hand was about to connect, the chubby cat suddenly roused, turned in the air, and bolted off. Why am I still hated by cats? It's the same thing, but I keep messing up. Don't worry, Susanna. Compared to me when I first learned this dance, you're doing exceptionally well. Shouldn't someone as perfect as you master it on her first try? No human being is perfect, and no skill can be mastered easily. But everyone says nothing is too difficult for you. If you have questions about actual combat, consult Rita-sama and she'll point out your shortcomings. If you don't understand theoretical knowledge, consult Rita-sama and she'll explain it to you concisely. Even if you don't know what to cook, consult Rita-sama and she'll provide the most delicious recipes. Everyone sees you as a Valkyrie who can do everything perfectly with a smile, or rather perfection itself. My, looks like I've caused quite a misunderstanding. Susanna, don't be fooled by the apparent ease. It took me much effort to be good maid. Huh? As if recalling the details, Rita held her chin and shifted her gaze to the sunflower basking in the sunlight on the table. Perfect body language and graceful movements are the basic qualifications of a maid, so I took dance lessons to shape myself. Housekeeping and preparing delicious meals are the basic duties of a maid, so I researched housekeeping and culinary skills every night. Keeping everything organized is a core course of a maid, so I study related theoretical knowledge as well. As for actual combat, if I want to fight alongside Durandal-sama, I must hone my combat skills naturally. I didn't know you've worked so hard in private. That's because I'm far less gifted than Durandal-sama and Sushin-sama. They're not only rare geniuses, but also exemplary of diligence. Even the truly gifted have worked far harder than the ordinary to become who they are today. Then mustn't we, the much less gifted, work extra hard to become who we wish to be? You're such a hard worker. Rita-sama is so inspiring. Becoming an S-rank Valkyrie takes more effort than people can imagine. Thank you for teaching me that. I'll remember it by heart. Aside from praising me, do you have something else to say? I really can't hide anything from you. I know gifted people work hard, and we ordinary people work hard too, but we only have 24 hours a day. How would I ever catch up? That's not even counting the time spent on fixing mistakes. The others only need some pointers to understand while I remain clueless. The others succeed on their first try while I'm cleaning the mess I made. Can someone like me become a Valkyrie like everyone else through sheer hard work? I see. Susanna, do you want to hear a story? Huh? Yeah, okay. Gently, Rita picked up the potted sunflower, warm under the sun, and stroked it. Long ago, a sunflower admired the glory of the sun, so it rotated its face in the hope of catching a little of its heat. But the sun didn't wait for it, and the dying warmth of dusk was all it left. When the sunflower cried, an angel came to it and said, "How warm, how graceful. You must be the best sunflower in the world." So, the sunflower never caught up to the sun. The sunflower never caught up to the sun? But its efforts have made it a better version of itself. In the following days, it experienced the cold of night and the growing warmth of dawn, but it always remembered what the angel said. The ordinary sunflower might never shine as brightly as the sun, but it can shine an irreplaceable light of its own. Is this the story of Rita-sama? Perhaps it's the story of ordinary individuals striving to shine for themselves. Your efforts may not always pay off, but they're unforgettable nonetheless. Ordinary people striving to shine for themselves. I understand, Rita-sama. I'll work harder and find my way. Compared to when we first met, now you can handle reports and missions skillfully. Therefore, I believe you can do even better. Is this true? You've been paying attention to me? Of course. Because I'm looking forward to seeing a better Susanna. Cat King Arcade. Oh, there's actually a lot of story. This will probably take a couple streams, or maybe 3. Oh, I'm sitting a little too tall right now. There we go. But then my arms feel a little too low. Colorful lights flowed from the electronic displays, and happy tunes harmonized with laughter. In the town arcade, a familiar figure was absorbed in a cabinet. Sushin. Several chubby kittens sat on the girl's knees, their eyes glued to the screen as if they were battling the enemies themselves. Sushin-sama is still into gaming. Susanna skipped to Sushin's side, but before she could say hello, she realized it'd interrupt her human button unity, so she stood there quietly instead. Susanna! Sushin-sama, why do you know I'm here? Weren't you focused on the game? Because your reflection was on the screen. Susanna looked at the dark finalization screen and saw 2 figures reflected on it. When she leaned in for a closer look, they changed into 2 smiling faces that were pressed together and sent the kittens running in all directions. Did I scare them off? Sorry for interrupting your game. Oh, you didn't. I've almost attained the state of human button unity. Yet Susanna saw the game congratulate her for passing the tutorial. Wow, you're amazing. You've played so much better than you did in Southern Arc. Huh? You still remember my gaming skills in Arc City? It's because I accidentally saw Ushane-sama ranked at the bottom of... Oh, what do I do? Has she realized... But she looks happy somehow. My skills come from practice and experience. I see you have the square box. Are you going to take pictures somewhere? Ah, this? Rita-sama asked me to shoot the daily life of Valkyries. The daily life of Valkyries? Yes. Such as you're playing video games. I want to take more pictures to use as Shixo's recruitment material. Can I take a picture of you? I've turned off the flash this time. Sure, you can tell me to pose in any way you want. But aside from taking pictures, I'd also like you to share your training method. Is that okay? Training method? Do you really want me to share it? I've improved a little, but that's not saying much. Improved a little? You've been super strong. I really want to know if you have secrets to getting stronger. Secrets? I grind EXP, but so does everyone else, so I don't think it constitutes my secret. Sushane set her eyes on the game cabinet and recalled her gaming experiences rather seriously. Oops. Grinding EXP? Shenzo does have a unique interpretation of growing strong. Oh my goodness. There's a... Sushane thinks that Susanna's talking about gaming. Susanna thinks Sushane is talking about training. Susanna couldn't help but imagine that the Shenzo girl had bested in numerous Honkai beasts and opponents to thoroughly sharpen herself. Rather than growing stronger, it's closer to failing and retrying. A slip could send me back to the start, but defeat is as common as victory in war. You're so positive. Even in the face of hardships, you don't lose hope and give up. It's your tenacity that brought victory to the world. Victory? No, Susanna. I actually just started to achieve things. Just started? Oh, I understand. Like the Overseer-sama said, the end of a challenge is the start of another. There are always new things to strive for. Huh? Teresa likes it too? I thought nobody's interested in it. How could that be? Everyone knows you're gifted and hardworking. The current and future generations of Valkyries would benefit from your specific practice tips. Gifted? You're making me blush. It's the first time someone says I'm gifted in this field. Huh? Specific practice tips. It's to practice, practice, and practice. That's what helped me improve significantly. Lee Sushane patted the game cabinet beside her in high spirits. That's profound, but could you be a little more specific? Be more specific. I know. Why don't we practice now? The ancients have taught us to talk less and do more. Reading guides written by others cannot compare with trying it yourself. Practice here? Okay. And I'll begin filming, Sushane-sama. Alright. Oops. Whoa. Ay. Wait, Susanna, didn't you say you were always bad at gaming? Turns out you're the real pro here. Huh? A pro? I just got lucky. Not at all. I just got lucky. Got lucky? Really? I know. You must be being modest. You're really talented at gaming. Looks like the tips I told you don't matter. Huh? Was our gaming the tips she was talking about? So instead of reading someone else's strategy, it's more fun to boldly do it yourself. For all you know, you might be good at this. Got it. Sushin-sama is teaching me the mentality I should have when training. Senjo believes in training the mind before the body. Perhaps this is it. Sushin-sama even used gaming terminology to make it easier for me to understand. How considerate of her. Boldly do it. Got it. Thank you for your guidance, Sushin-sama. Oh, with my skills, how could I have guided you? If you have the time, how about another round? I simply can't find a way to break through the next stage. No problem. The girls sat next to each other, the Homu keychains in their bags swaying to the joyous music in the arcade before huddling together. Well, only one more place left. And this will be Durandal. The boxing ring was bustling today, a bustling crowd gathering to cheer for the fighters. Even the surrounding cats purred for them. When Susanna squeezed into the crowd, she saw Durandal in the ring, readily fighting her opponent. The boxing ring is lit by firelight that resembles the shining stars in the sky, and Durandal-sama is the brightest star among them all. She stands there like a legendary goddess of war, confidently facing every challenger that steps up. Fearless individuals walk into the ring, attempting to emerge victorious, but fall to her strong attacks. Even though she is peerless, she treats every opponent with equal respect. Her agile steps and dominating aura morphs into punches in the ring. Another challenger is defeated by her seamless offense. The firelight around the ring gives her a glorious crown, and I only remember her bright, gem-like eyes. She gently holds her hand out to me, and with a smile she says, "Susanna, it's your turn." What? As if awakening from a dream, Susanna looked around and suddenly realized everyone but Durandal had left the spacious gym. Training, relaxing in the boxing gym occasionally feels good. I didn't know the locals are so friendly. You came to practice boxing, right? Want to join me? So Durandal-sama also boxes to relax. I want to ask her about how to get stronger, but I can't box. Tell the truth. But Durandal-sama, I don't know how to box. I see. Do you want to learn then? Of course. Light shone on her eyes, which sparkled like honey. Seeing how eager Susanna was, Durandal couldn't help but smile as she gently put boxing gloves on her. Great. I'll teach you. Wow. Thank you for your guidance. May I record it then? I want to save your precious guidance in video format. Video? Oh, Rita asked you to shoot promo videos of us, right? I'm fine with that. Yay! Thank you, Durandal-sama. In the boxing ring, the gloved Susanna stood side by side with Durandal. Relax your stance, keep it balanced and mobile, so you can attack or defend any time. Okay. Give myself leeway. Lower your upper body, protect your ribs with your upper arms, and your face with your fists. Okay, protect my face in a fight. Face? Jab horizontally forward and pull back like a spring. Bob your head often in case of counters. Okay, bob my head. You're doing well, but these movements aren't useful as routines. Let's put them into practice. Alright. See if you can take all my attacks. It's finally over. Durandal-sama's offensive leaves no respite. That was great, Susanna. Here you go. The panting girl took the water bottle from Durandal. Hearing this compliment made her heart leap and her fatigue evaporate. Thank you, Durandal-sama. While fighting, I must give myself leeway, protect my face, bob my head. I've got it all memorized. Huh? I'll practice the combat secrets you taught me. Combat secrets? Are you talking about those boxing fundamentals? Well, you aren't exactly wrong. I see you're a fast learner. Why don't we strike while the iron is hot and practice again? Practice again? Okay. Okay, Durandal-sama. I can do it again. Susanna panted and struggled to climb onto the ring, but her body was too fatigued to carry on. When she was about to fall, a pair of strong arms caught her. She looked up and saw Durandal's concerned face. Are you okay, Susanna? I was only joking. Sorry for causing you trouble. The truth is, whether you're training or working, you shouldn't push yourself too hard. You'll do better if you take it easy. Was that a joke? Durandal-sama can joke? Tell people to take it easy? Oh? Did you take me for someone whose life revolves around training and missions? Yes, I mean, no. I mean, you're the type to go to any lengths to do everything perfectly. So the strong and self-disciplined Durandal-sama is who we all aim to be. I'm only doing what I want. However, this doesn't mean my way is the only way to become an ideal Valkyrie. Huh? Then training and performing missions? Training and performing missions are the basic responsibilities of a Valkyrie. However, there's no single right answer to what makes a Valkyrie ideal. Besides, now everyone has the opportunity to choose their own answer. Choose my own answer. But Durandal-sama, for someone who freezes up in every battle, what will my answer be? But you did great in the boxing ring. Really? I was? Confronting your opponents alone in the ring with no way out is similar to fighting. Susanna, remember how decisive and confident you felt when throwing a punch? Yeah, I remember. Be it fighting or other things, remember the feeling of letting your burdens go when throwing a punch in the ring. I know you can do it. I remember those words. It's getting late. I'll be going if that's all. I haven't bought what Rita asked me to. Goodbye, Durandal-sama. Oh. All right. Susanna, look what I have for you. When she saw Susanna walk into the training room, she unpacked the bag on her back with swords of various lengths clanging as they fell to the floor. Whoa, that's so many swords. What are we going to do with these? They're to help you practice, of course. I heard you were stressing about your exam, so I gave it a lot of thought and figured using fine swords was a great way for you to train. You didn't have to do all that for me, but how did you know I was worried about my exam? I never talked to you about it. Usually the pictures you send me are from all sorts of places, but lately it's just been you in the training room. Plus, you haven't been sharing pictures of food. I would also hear Teresa talking about the exam. It seems like when my master would check my martial arts progress, which means you must be very anxious. Nothing gets past you. A friend in need is a friend indeed. And when my master would teach me, she would let me practice techniques directly. It's better that way. What should I do then, Sushensama? It's simple. All you need to do is watch my movements and dodge the flying swords. Huh? This feels a little like that game we played. I'm not sure it's very simple. I drew inspiration from that game. Hey, don't worry so much. I'll be careful. Okay. Do I know The Last of Us? I know of that series, both the games and the show that has come out. I've never played any of the games, and I haven't watched the show. Though I have heard that the fans of the games did enjoy the show, so, which is good to hear. It's not very often that fans of the games will appreciate the cinematic content being made based on it. Though that is happening a little more frequently with the like first season of Witcher. I know that a lot of Witcher fans were a fan of that. Though, considering what happened afterwards, it seems like yeah, both Henry Cavill, the guy who played The Witcher, and like there seems to like be this whole mess going on with that franchise. Sonic fans definitely enjoyed the Sonic movie. I hear that the Mario movie is doing pretty good. The Halo shows have just that Halo show just completely flopped, from what I understand. But yeah, I know of the Last of Us. I just haven't played it or watched the show. So. Huh. Aventure, over here! The moment Aventure walked out of the duty room, she saw Susanna happily wave at her and skip to her. Susanna, why are you so giddy? Is it that obvious? You're right, I am giddy because I feel like I've learned a lot this afternoon. But you look like you have something on your mind. Am I being so obvious as well? Of course. When you get off work, you're usually pumped as if you've waited forever for it. But today you're weirdly calm. Are you thinking about something? Guess I can't hide anything from you. But it's actually because of the legend of Nightcat. The legend of Nightcat? Yeah, although the locals say Nightcat fought crime and brought happiness to the town. But I could only find unspecific myths in various databases. Because that's just a legend. If that's true, how did they turn this town into a cat-loving one in a couple of months? I can't make sense out of it. Now that you mention it, the locals firmly believe in the legend of Nightcat, but there are no specific stories of Nightcat being helpful. There are, but they sound even weirder. Some say Nightcat's dressed in black, masked, and bears the symbol of a cat paw. Cats on the streets would all assist them in their night patrols. Some say Nightcats made the cats save a drowning child and help an elderly cross the road. In short, this town sees cats as the embodiment of hope and love, as with that symbol. Wow, so Nightcat can make cats behave. What a legendary Nightcat. What's the legendary Nightcat like? They must be popular with cats like Rita-sama. About that, the locals describe Nightcat differently. Differently? Some say Nightcat is a poor girl saved from the brink of death by feral cats. Since then, like them, she's acted as an underground crime fighter in the town. Some say Nightcat is an eccentric rich man. Inspired by a black cat's hiding in darkness after losing his parents, he began wearing a cat mask while fighting crime to hide his identity. Catman. Catman? Really? Really, Hoyoverse? Really? Catman? Really? I'll be right back. I gotta take care of something. I'm back. Scarlet, did you not hear me mention all of that earlier? I know of the Last of Us TV series. I haven't watched it. I know of the games, but I haven't played them. I heard that fans of the games really enjoyed the show, for the most part. At the very least, I didn't hear any major criticisms about it, like like what you usually see, like from the Halo show. Like, Halo fans were pissed with that one. But I didn't hear any major complaints about the Last of Us show, so I believe it did pretty good. But I do know of it. Yes, Scarlet. I just haven't watched it. What are the legends of Night Cat all... Why are the legends of Night Cats also heavy? Why can't they be a magical cat girl or an alien? Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, right. I saw your first question and I answered it almost immediately. Sorry if you missed. Sorry if you missed it. Typical of you. I mean, Nightcat made all the cats in the town behave and turned the town into their territory. That's something only magic can do. But it isn't super hard to be liked by cats. That face says everything. But you're right, making the entire town go crazy over cats sounds impossible. Look, cat feeders are everywhere. Yeah, they are. Huh. Is that Kitty standing next to that feeder? Avatar followed Susanna's gaze and saw Kitty, who they had met at the station that morning, fiddling with a feeder. Kitty? Hearing some troubled-looking stand in her arms. It's Susanna and Avatar! The feeder next to Kitty made a banging sound, shook violently 2 times, and its display blacked out in a puff of white smoke. I'll try to fix it. Okay. I'll try to fix them. Before Susanna and Alberto could speak, residents who were alerted by the noise had already rushed over and surrounded them. She's the one who's been sabotaging the cat's feeders. I didn't mean it. Stan was stuck in the feeder. I only wanted to save it. Liar! They come with a complex safety lock to keep cats out. You must have opened them. I didn't. The feeders are given to us by Nightcat. You sabotaged them to starve the cats, and Nightcat will punish us for that. Can you bear such a consequence? Please calm down, everyone. I believe Kitty didn't damage the feeders on purpose. Susanna, with shaky legs, shielded Kitty behind her like a wall. Believe? Why should we? Do you have proof? Then do you have proof to call this child a liar and accuse her of breaking the feeders? I saw it with my own eyes. I saw her go near this feeder and then it broke. But you saw the feeder break, which doesn't necessarily mean it was caused by her on purpose. Interesting. You think you can prove she didn't do it on purpose? Of course. Look. People looked to where Susanna pointed. Stan had already broken free from Kitty's embrace, leisurely opened the latch on the feeder, and dug its head in. Meow. Humans can't fathom feline wisdom. Huh? This is amazing. This cat can open the latch that I can't open. So it really got stuck in the feeder cause it's too fat? Uh-oh. She's right. The little girl did have to save the cat. She's a good child. Does it even matter? The feeders are still broken. Of course it does. She accidentally broke them to save the cat, but has admitted and is willing to take responsibility for her mistake. Children like her should be encouraged, not blamed. Saying this to defend the child almost sapped her strength dry. The child looked up at her, took her hand, and slowly walked out from behind her to stand by her side. I'm sorry, everyone. I'll try to fix them if I can't. Allowance. Don't worry, kitty. I'm good at repairing machines. Everyone, I've learned to repair many machines, and I promise I won't let the cat starve. You won't let the cat starve? Look at these cats and tell me they haven't been starving. Don't worry, little guys. You'll be fed in a jiffy. Eh? Just when she was about to crouch down and calm the curious cats, they ran away and through the crowd of onlookers in fear. This! Cats leave and disasters comes. This must be punishment of Nightcat. The town is doomed! What? Whoever cats leave will bring misfortune. No, that won't happen. You don't chase them back. I'll go with you. Kitty, stop running! Whoa. Imagine this is just police patrol and Susanna just destroyed federal robots. As suddenly as they appeared, a mechanical beep sounded. The robots all lost their power in a blink and broke down in a pile of parts. Soon after that, an anxious-looking young man walked in. Are you all right? We're fine, really. Did you make the robot stop? Yes, we power machines wirelessly in this town. I just cut off their power. I apologize. They went haywire for no reason. It's nothing. Thank you. Ah, it's the feeder patrolman. The crowd following them suddenly surrounded the young man enthusiastically. Even the spooked cats approached him. He slowly crouched down and gently stroked their fluffy heads. Patrolman, it's them who broke the feeders and scared away the cats. That child broke the feeders by accident to save a cat stuck in there. And they've chased back the cats that had run off. The patrolman turned his attention to Alberto, who was holding a cat and kitty. His gaze softened. I'm sorry, I'll fix these feeders. I'll do it now. A cat actually opened the feeder latch. What a clever little fella. Let me repair it. I want to see if it's faulty in the meanwhile. How can we trouble you further? Leave it to me. I've repaired many machines in my life. Patrolman, you can't let them off easy. They scared away the cats, which will bring disaster to the town. The robots were the manifestation of Nightcat's fury. Nightcat? Isn't that a legend? Please calm down. The robots were only a result of the security systems malfunctioning. Don't concern yourselves with it. Sir, as you can see, the cat is comfortable in their arms, which means it trusts them, and the incident was really just an accident. Rest assured that this isn't a major issue. It can be fixed before sunset. I'm sorry for causing you trouble, mister. It's nothing. In fact, fixing feeders is the only thing I'm good at. Just be more careful next time. I promise to take better care of the feeders. Good girl. It was heroic of you to save the cat. The adults were just overly concerned. Don't be afraid of them. Thank you. I'll do more for the cats from now on. The patrolman stroked Kitty's head with a smile and looked tenderly at Stan in her arms. If patrolman says so, we should let it go. Girls, cats are sensitive friends. You should be more careful around them. I promise we'll be more careful around them. Thank you for the advice, and thank you, patrolman. It's late. Let's go back to the hotel. Yeah. Orange sunlight spread over the street at dusk. The young man waved at the girls, smiling, and watched them leave. The aromatic dining room was illuminated by a warm yellow light. Wow, grilled fish sandwiches and mussels, sesame buns and roasted chestnuts? Rita-sama's cooking makes my mouth water every time. That's because Susanna helped me. I didn't really help, I just added seasoning. If you asked me to cook so many dishes by myself, I'd probably blow it. You could cook, or Rita wouldn't have said that. By the way, did you have fun today? Yeah, I took lots of fun pictures and videos. I'll finish editing them tonight. Don't stay up too late or you'll feel fatigued tomorrow. I'll remember that. Not much after coming back. Did anything happen? About that. Stan got stuck in a feeder this afternoon. Kitty broke several feeders to save it, and the residents caught her. We've cleared up the misunderstanding, though. Kitty, cheer up. Don't take what the residents said to heart. You accidentally broke several feeders, but saving a cat more than makes up for it. Huh? Susanna, I'm not sad or anything. Huh? But you kept your head down and looked dispirited. Oh no, I was just thinking why I couldn't effectively refute those residents like you. Huh? That felt so bad. I was surrounded by all those people and all I could do was utter I didn't lie again and again. It's one of the 5 most embarrassing moments of my life. YouTube? OBS is green. YouTube shows are green and excellent connections. So why did that screen go black again? Okay. It is kind of weird to see my face. Back to the stream. Your life? Aren't you like 8 years old? Then what's your most embarrassing moment? Being scolded by my... Don't mind the details. Anyway, I wanted to defend myself, but I couldn't even open my mouth. I looked like an idiot. I feel you. The last time I was in your position, it was Sushin-sama who helped me out. Are you talking about that time in Arc City? You didn't know what to do because you were deceived. Just be warier next time. But you spoke so logically today, which is amazing. Quick, teach me how you got so good at arguing. Huh? Actually... Well, I can't really explain how I've changed or what I've learned since the last time Sushin-sama helped me out. But when I'm in the same situation again, I feel slightly more confident. Maybe it's because one must fail to solve a problem many times to learn to solve it. Then my making mistakes and causing troubles are part of the process. Great, Susanna. I'll take it into my mom later. I didn't exactly mean that. Susanna meant you shouldn't just rush learning problem-solving skills. Correct your mistakes timely, that's all. That's an interesting episode, but did Stan dig into the feeders because it didn't eat enough in the morning? But it did. Durando-sama, perhaps you forgot that today stands Canless Day. I've prepared sumptuous meals for it this morning and noon. I feel that Stan's appetite's been growing lately. It's already put on weight. Yeah, it had a couple bites at every feeder. It's super greedy. It's unhealthy for Stan to gain too much weight. Looks like I must devise the perfect weight loss program for it. A cat needs to lose weight? Will it be as difficult as it is for humans? As long as Stan follows my program strictly, it'll be back in shape soon. I hope you can all monitor Stan. Sure, we'll monitor Stan closely. You can relax. Poor Stan. I'll keep a close eye on it, because I promised Durando and Rita to take good care of it. It's my first mission as a reserve Valkyrie. From now on, I won't let Stan go near another feeder. If it crawls into one, I'll follow suit and lift it out. Then we'll leave it to you, kitty. Oh boy, poor Stan. At the same time, eating too much. Someone's got to intervene. Leave it to me. That reminds me. The people of this town like cats too much. A feeder is a step up. A feeder is set up a few steps away on every street. Yeah, I see fluffy cats everywhere. They're really cute, but it's my first time seeing so many of them in a town. Just wait until you go to Cat Island. Oof. I've seen videos of that place. There are a lot of cats there. It's gotten to the point where, yeah, it's a major attraction for that island. It's a major tourist attraction. But I hear that most of the native wildlife on that island kind of have disappeared. So, not entirely sure if that's a good thing. If it wasn't for the legend of Nightcat, I'd have thought this town was built by a cat food company. By the way, has Rita-sama heard about the story of Nightcat? I have, but I suppose it's just a legend. It's magical. Nightcat disciplined the cats. Excuse me. It's magical. Nightcat disciplined the cats, fought crime with them, and most importantly, made the entire town fall in love with cats. It is indeed, but these little furballs have the innate ability to steal everyone's hearts. Even the strongest Valkyrie is no exception. Yeah, I remember. That's how weak the willpower of humans is. It was getting late. After a delicious meal, the girls returned to their rooms. You know, this is the second time that we've seen Susanna in this outfit. I wonder if we're ever gonna get a Susanna battle suit with this costume. Susanna sat in front of the computer and meticulously sorted through the footage she shot in the day. Why did this happen? I mistook Durando-sama's boxing exercise for a combat secret and assumed out loud that she's the kind to bury her head in training. If I could go back in time, I won't nervously blurt that out or stupidly misunderstand boxing exercise again. But that's Durando-sama. I can stand next to her and listen to her instructions 100 times and still go crazy. And Sushin-sama, who told me to relax, thought I was asking for advice on how to become an expert gamer because I forgot to explain. If I can go back in time, I'll properly ask for secrets to getting stronger as Valkyrie. But at least she's willing to game with me. This clip, a private dance lesson with Rita-sama. She acknowledged me, so I thought I could impress cats with the same dance, but it had to happen right in front of her. How come everything went against me today? Even cats hate me. Please reset this timeline, or at least erase my memory. Why did it have to be caught on camera? This is so embarrassing. It's a golden opportunity to be coached by 3 S-ranked Valkyries, and I blew it. The thing is, I didn't even realize all of this before watching the videos. Wait, this video is... The girl who was covering her head with her hands and sighing suddenly widened her eyes. She dragged the playhead to the last frame and hit pause. What's on this feeder? Is she noticing that someone's been sabotaging the feeders? Meow Town was silent at night. One could hear a cat treading on a fallen leaf sharply. 2 figures walking in the shadows cast by street lamps broke the silence. Is it really okay? Aren't we too rash? But don't you think a huge secret must be hidden behind it? I think we should report it to the others. I know being honest is a tradition of Immortal Blades. If the symbol of Nightcat on the machine is a coincidence, if the townspeople loving cats just because they're cute, if the legend of Nightcat is just a legend, then reporting it will either result in us being seen as stupid or this matter being ignored altogether. Therefore, our only option is to install a webcam in the feeders. They won't believe us unless we have evidence. After confirming they were alone, they walked out of the shadow. By the way, did you notice anything odd about the feeders in the afternoon? That they're feeders? The only thing on my mind was rescuing Kitty. Had I not edited videos at night, I wouldn't have noticed the symbol on the feeders and robots. That's the symbol of Nightcat according to the legend. Luckily, a news article in the database was pictured, so I'd have shrugged it off as a decor. The symbol has really appeared in the town. That means Nightcat is more than a legend. But the Valkyrie guide says we mustn't act without authorization. However, is it really okay for us to secretly install webcams? It can't be helped. Don't you want to know how Nightcat drove all the cats to this town and made the townspeople fall in love with them overnight? We're just filming the streets of Meow Town. It's like documenting our trip. You have a point. Sushi and Sama also said we need to be flexible. Then let's install the webcam while it's still dark. Shh. Wait, Susanna? What is it? Susanna had just disassembled the feeder when Alvatur interrupted her and pointed to a shadow quivering in the distance. Look, what's that? No, it's a feeder. Is it moving? Am I seeing correctly? The feeder is shaking non-stop. Oh, so that's what the feeders look like. No wonder Ken got stuck in one. When the two approached the feeder, a small figure hurriedly crawled out from underneath it. Phew, so it was you, Kitty. We thought the feeder had come alive. Susanna, officer, what are you doing here? We are taking a walk. We should be asking you that question. Why did you sneak out of the hotel at this time? Shh, I'm saving Stan. The small figure looked around to make sure no one else was present before mysteriously whispering. Tell you a secret, the feeders here are all monsters that eat cats. Stan was eaten. Wait, what? Stan was eaten by a feeder? What happened? I wanted to say nighty-night to Stan before going to bed, but saw it go out through the window. I was worried it'd pig out at the feeder, so I went after it. Sure enough, I saw Stan climb onto a feeder, then its lid suddenly opened and swallowed it whole. Sounds more like Stan burrowed into the feeder for cat food. Well, kinda. I didn't expect the temperate Durandal summer to keep a gluttonous cat. It got eaten by a feeder for a mouthful of cat food. Anyway, I'm trying to get it out. Familiar meow. It's Stan crying in the feeder. It must be crying for my help. Don't worry, Stan. I'll save you in no time. Before the other two could stop her, Carol had climbed onto the feeder and... Yep, it is Carol. Hey, Jonah, how's it going? Welcome back. You know, this entire time they've been calling her Kitty, but her design looks so much like little Carol, I kind of expected it to be her. So, if they are officially saying, yep, it's Carol. I wonder if they did that, if they are doing this on purpose or by accident. Before the two could stop her, Carol had climbed onto the feeder and pried its lid. The next thing they saw was a bushy tail swaying in the moonlight. Stan, hold on. It won't take much longer. As pellets of cat food flew out of the feeder, the white-haired girl with the bristled cat in her arms fell from the top of it. Phew! Caught you. That was dangerous, Kitty. I saved Stan. What's that sound? That's... Uh-oh. I still think those new weapons are a weird addition to Honkai, but... You got this. Thank you, Jonah. Oh, boy. Oh. Okay. That is definitely an interesting, this is definitely an interesting new battle suit that's been added in. I kind of expected, like, that ultimate would be requiring me to press multiple different keys, but I guess it's just pressing I in a timely manner. Thanks for the cheers, Jonah. The moon shone bright. Cool air brushed past the girls leaning back in the park bench, taking away their apprehension. That scared the living daylights out of me. All thanks to you, Avatar. Nah, you came up with the idea, and you were pretty brave. That's because you were with me. I'm still in shock about the battle we had. Valkyries can be scared of fighting too? Then, do you hate the exams and scale school walls? Huh? I haven't scaled school walls, but my palm often sweats in battle. Kitty, am I a disgrace compared to the Valkyries you imagine? But don't you think all Valkyries are like me? If Sushin-sama was there, she'd have summoned her sword with the hand wave, trounced them in one move, sauntered to you and said, "That's it? That didn't even count as a warm-up." If Rita-sama was there, she'd have detected signs of the danger and prevented it from occurring. If Durandal-sama was there, I don't know how to put it, but I feel like even the falling sky can't break her. I don't think they can survive one blow from her. That sounds awesome. Yep. When will I become a Valkyrie like Susanna and Avatar? Yeah. Hey! It's the first time someone wants to be our kind of Valkyries. Why is that? You two were super cool when you fought the robots and negotiated with the unreasonable residents. Well, you're so thoughtful. But you don't need to comfort me like that. I know I have a long way to go before I can be called a competent Valkyrie. I'm not. Mom said speaking the truth is a virtue. We should be honest about our feelings and speak our mind. So why are you lying about your mom giving you permission to be here? Alright, see you, Scarlet. So everything I say is from the bottom of my heart. I really think you and Avatar are as good as the Valkyries you mentioned. About that, there's no way we can be likened to them. But Susanna, you fought bravely when the robots showed up, which is a huge improvement over your old self. Maybe it's because training against robots desensitized me. Even though I was scared, I wasn't petrified like I used to be. Alright, you two, stop poking fun at me. I'm fully aware that I can't do some things without making mistakes, and no amount of practice could change that. You're on, Susanna. Not only immature people make mistakes. We all make mistakes. They just come in different flavors. Like my mom, she likes telling me that I'm too careless, but for the last time she cooked, she forgot to start the rice cooker. If it wasn't for my discovery, our family would have starved. If you ask me, doing anything risks making mistakes, but the biggest mistake is doing nothing. Where did you learn so many life lessons? You're acting like a grown-up. I learned them through playing tug-of-war with my mom, except for a phrase I borrowed from Sushin-sama. And didn't Susanna say one must fail to solve a problem many times to learn how to solve it? So making mistakes isn't shameful as long as you learn your lesson. I mean, that's right in theory, and I often tell myself similar life lessons to feel better. Don't be too scared to try. It's another mistake at worst. Everybody makes mistakes, so it's okay for me to make mistakes. Maybe I'm far more capable than this. What I lack is the courage to show it. They alleviated my fear of making mistakes, sure, but they also made me subconsciously avoid the ensuing responsibility. Huh? Fear and responsibility? I don't get it. Isn't the biggest trouble of making mistakes being scolded by your mom? If you aren't afraid of being scolded, you can make as many mistakes as you want. How should I put it? Optimism bias? I screwed up again, but luckily others were around to control the situation. Nobody did well this time, so it's normal I did badly. I would have done my best had I not slipped up. I'll be more careful next time. Once I convinced myself it's normal to make mistakes, those life lessons morphed into the excuse for failure and the reason to escape. You accepted the fact that you can make mistakes, so you stopped pushing yourself. And Kitty, the reason you were only scolded for making mistakes is that your mother assumed responsibility for your mistakes. I get it a little now. But Susanna, you know what your problem is? You know what your problem is? Why haven't you set about tackling it? Because, although my mind understands it, my body can't stop shaking. I know that. It's like drinking bitter medicine. I know it'll cure me if I pinch my nose and swallow it, but I just can't. Hey, 69! Today Nagida banner came? Ah, so Genshin's updated already for you? Cool. Yep. There's a character, a returned battle suit in Honkai that I'm looking forward to unlocking that I've been wanting for a long time, but I haven't been able to get. But I think now have enough crystals that I'm going to try. So that's a great example. In that sense, maybe burning her bridges is all she needs to overcome her inner hurdle. But when that time comes, will I be able to set things right? What if I screw up again? Can I really bear the consequences? Have my so-called efforts really helped me grow? Did we just go back to square one? I don't know what to make of it anymore. Susanna, maybe you should stop thinking so hard. I don't know what counts as growth. I only know that if there's something you want to do it now and do it loud. Kitty, you have the guts to do whatever you want, unlike me. I know I mustn't go back, but I can't take a step forward either. I'm not that good. You're much better than me. Remember what happened in the day? I was helpless before you two came. That was nothing. That's not nothing. That you were willing to step up for me and solve the problem for me means a lot to me. And compared to the Valkyries I met before coming here, you two are sweet and prettier. Ah, you're up in Genshin right now? Okay. You've met other Valkyries? I mean, Valkyries I saw on posters all over, all look very stern. Now I know Valkyries are all as kind as Susanna and Alvature. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, I need to learn from your qualities of trusting others and taking groundwork seriously. You two are my idols from today onward. Aww. Okay. Okay, that's adorable. That is adorable. Sweet Carol. Idol? That's above me, but thank you, Kitty. This is the first time someone calls me cool. Because you are. Just in an aspect different from others. I think a little courage is all you need. Bam, bam, bam. You shooting something? And it's the first time someone calls me thoughtful. Yeah, Susanna, you should stop overthinking. You've made much progress, and not everyone has the honor of being called Shixel's strongest errand girl. Thank you too, Alvature. Don't worry, you just began a new life. You have plenty of time and chances to try new things and make new mistakes. The strong, sweet Caroline, yeah. Hey, just kidding. Oh, that's so... Oh, excuse me. Still was the night. The younger girl cuddled up to the girls and fell asleep, while the kitten in her arms rubbed its round tummy drowsily, only its tail restlessly teasing the evening breeze. The issue with Nightcat just got more tangled. Cat feeders transforming into aggressive robots? Does this mean the curse of Nightcat actually exists? Curses aren't real, but the legend of Nightcat can't just be a legend. What's the real purpose of Nightcat? Using the townspeople's affection for cats to distribute numerous feeders capable of transforming into robots? We should investigate some more. But the problem is, hastily conducting a mass inspection of feeders may spark discontent, given how much the townspeople love cats. You're right. I'll report this when I go to work tomorrow morning. I'll go with you. No need, Suzanne. No need. Sushane-sama will return to the HQ for paperwork tomorrow morning. Didn't you promise to walk her to the station? It's too late. You should head back and get some rest. I just don't know how many people will believe the cat feeders can turn into aggressive robots. If this really is the case, I fear it'll harm the innocent. Regardless of whether people believe us, we should report it. I agree. Don't worry, I'll research the feeders tomorrow. Thank you, Avatar. It's nothing. Be patient, alright? Can't rush investigations like you can't become a competent Valkyrie overnight. I know. Don't act all serious. If we work hard, we'll become better Valkyries. Yeah. Of course we'll become Valkyries who are 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times better. Under the moon, the girls looked up and made a wish. When the time comes for me to give my all comes, I will be brave enough to take a step forward. Right? Susanna smiled as she carried Kitty and Alverter put the sleeping stand on her shoulder. They then headed towards the hostel. Wow, this cat has gained some serious weight. There came a knocking. Coming! Susanna, I'm here! Did Susanna just come out of the shower? She is actually quite pretty. Sushane-sama, are we going to the station now? I'm sorry, I overslept and just finished showering. No big deal, Susanna, were you okay last night? Last night? You know it already? Yeah, I saw light in your room until late into the night. You must have been cutting videos. I forgot to turn off the display before going out. Yeah, I asked Alvatura about it after dinner. The iron box called a computer is something else. It can cut videos in half without an edge or a fulcrum. But, Susanna, aren't you scared? Why should I be scared? Editing videos isn't scary at all. What happened? It lagged? I don't know. According to OBS, I am currently sending out about 4,600 kilobytes per second, but YouTube was saying that it's only receiving 1,500 kilobytes per second. Hi-yo, 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 wo-bo-bo-bo. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. That's weird. Everything on OBS was saying everything was fine, but for some reason YouTube was apparently being weird. I mean rats. She lowered her voice to avoid scaring the girl fresh out of the bath, but... Rats? Where? No. There are no rats now. I heard there's a part called the mouse in that iron box. I asked because you because I remember you hate rats the most. By the looks of it, I misunderstood again. So that's what you were talking about. Actually, the mouse is a tool, not a rodent. And editing videos isn't physically cutting something in half. It's just a way to process data on your computer. I knew it! How could there be rats here when the town is overrun by cats? I'm glad I asked you first, or I'd have made a fool of myself again. You haven't changed. These modern technologies elude me. That iron carriage still does. I can only trouble you to walk me there. It's nothing. I happen to be free. I'll change now. I'm done. Sushin-sama, let's go. Thanks. At the station in the early morning, Lee Sushin and Susanna stood side by side on the platform. After Arch City, they were no longer strangers to parting and reuniting. The morning sun was rising, and the daylight softened their expressions. I'm heading back to the HQ for paperwork, and will probably stay there for a while. See you later, Susanna. I look forward to seeing you at the HQ, Sushin-sama. After I reach the next scenery, I'll send you photos as before. I don't have your photography skills, but I've gotten a little better. Your photos are getting better and better. I'm flattered. You're not only a great photographer, but also a great gamer. Looks like photography isn't the only thing I need to learn from you. I should be thanking you for introducing me to games, or I'd still think I'm bad at it. Sure thing. You just need to try. Don't be intimidated and instinctively question your abilities. You can do much better than you think. I'll remember that. Thank you. No problem. Well then, I'll be going. Okay, bye-bye, Sushin-sama. Have a nice trip. The girl who didn't have the courage to face separations waved at the receding figure of her friend smilingly. Sushin-sama... Ay, ay, ay. Good thing I have another bottle in the refrigerator. Sushin-sama, I'll impress you on my training day. The park was exceptionally quiet today. Several brand new cat feeders stood by the street, at exactly where the girl remembered. Isn't this the place where I met the crazy robots? Why are they still there in the form of feeders? I overturned and wrecked a number of robots. Why does it look like nothing has happened? Why? Is that the patrolman? The young man was wholly focused on refilling the cat feeders when Susanna quietly walked up to him from behind. Mr. Patrolman! Oh, you're the girl I met yesterday. How can I help you? Sorry to interrupt, I just want to ask. Did you replace the feeders here? They glanced back at the feeder behind them and showed a puzzled expression. The feeders have been replaced? Are you sure? I refill them every day, and they're the same old ones. Then are you in charge of all the feeders in town? It sounds tough. It is, but it's worth it for these little fellows' sakes. So who put them... Ah! You don't want to be a patrolwoman, do you? I suggest you drop the idea. It's a very competitive job. Before Susanna stammered out a question, the man had a realization and cut her short flusteredly. Competitive? Look at the time! I still have other feeders to refill. Can't have the little fellas go hungry, can we? Goodbye! Before Susanna could respond, he had shouldered the sack of cat food and strode away while humming a tune. He looked panicky and... Isn't it unrealistic to let one person maintain all the feeders? Could it be... I was right. The new feeders have the symbol of Nightcat. She heard a familiar sound. The feeders in front of her began to tremble, their cases breaking apart and shifting into another shape unhurriedly. Ah! No, they're transforming into robots again! What should I do? Susanna, watch out! It's Rita-sama! Yeah! Have these robots lost control? I'll dispose of them. Yes, I'll help! Thanks for cheering me, Jonah! Whoa! That is such an interesting battle suit. Why are the new feeders stronger than yesterday's? Susanna, what happened? Why did the feeders transform into robots? Well, it dates back to yesterday. Susanna briefed Rita on the events of last night. In other words, you, Kitty, and Alvatura already saw feeder robots yesterday? Yes. I'm sorry for not telling you earlier. It was late, so naturally you'd want to wait until morning. But have you seen Kitty and Stan today? I haven't. Did something happen? After preparing breakfast, I went to wake Kitty up, but her room was empty, and so was Stan's bed. Only found an unfinished note. Rita unfolded the note and showed it to them. Susanna, Alvatura, and I discovered the secret of Nightcat. Last night in the feeder I saw... Likely interrupted by something, her scrawls broke off there. Kitty and Stan are missing? I swear Alvatura and I brought them back to their rooms yesterday. I believe you. I looked all over the hostel, but didn't find them. She's a natural at counter-surveillance. Even I didn't notice her leaving. Could it be related to Nightcat? Susanna, were you referring to the legend of Meowtown? Yes, didn't Kitty's note mention Nightcat? We heard the locals talk about Nightcat's punishment. These feeders all have the symbol of Nightcat. Could Nightcat have abducted Kitty because she broke too many feeders? No way, an urban legend can't be real. Please don't buy that, Rita-sama. I think that's a possibility. After all, the history of Meowtown is quite surreal. Yeah, I never thought a town could accommodate so many cats. But are these feeders all set up by Nightcat? The situation has gotten more complicated. Are there more clues? That's all I know. I should have asked the patrolman for clarification. He must know something. Patrolman? Who is he? Oh, you've never seen him? He maintains every feeder in this town. I don't think anyone knows the feeders better than him. I haven't met him, but he single-handedly maintains so many feeders. That sounds too unusual. If we can find him, he might provide clues about Nightcat. He left here in a hurry, but we can ask the locals. They might know where he went. Then I'll report to the situation to the HQ and survey the square. Okay. Oh! Huh. Well, let's update the game, apparently. I need to shave. You have to go for a sec? Okay. See you in a bit. I got about another 40 minutes for the stream, so once this finishes updating, I'll probably hop on. Well, wait. I'm looking over here, but chat's over there. I might need to rethink about that. But then again, if I'm looking at chat here, like looking over here, I'm looking at OBS. Looking right here, I'm looking at chat. So I guess, yeah, that should still work. No, this way. Ay. I need to get a haircut too. Alright. And we are back.
Captain on bridge.
You're back? Okay, I'm back too. Just had to update Honkai. Well, while we're here... Oh. Alright. Claim that, claim that. In a little bit, May. In a little bit. Before we go back to continuing Meow Town, let's go try to get Senti. This is one Valkyrie that I've been trying to get so many times, and I have failed over and over and over again. So, here's hoping. Yai Sakura. Another Yai Sakura. Bronya. Well, 3 Valkyries in one, or in one temple. That's interesting. Luna Kindred, Teresa. Only one battle suit this time, and still not the one that I'm wanting. And I'll need to get some more crystals to... Oh. Unless... Yeah, I first need to unlock her before I can use those coin things. Man! hub. Susanna and Rita turned a corner, only to see the once peaceful town square in total chaos. Countless robots were walking the streets and corralling the residents. A familiar figure came running from not far away. Susanna and Rita-sama! Sorry I'm late. Alberter, do you know what happened here? I was looking for information on the feeders in my duty room before the situation here called me out. I didn't expect it to be so serious. Why are you here? Kitty and Stan are missing and we're looking for them. Didn't we carry them straight to their rooms? Oh, what's going on? They did sleep in their rooms, but are gone on this morning. Kitty only left a note. She must have sneaked out again. But Meow Town has become a dangerous place. Where could they have gone to? I assume by danger you mean the robots have suddenly appeared? If I had to choose a game to live in, which one do you choose? Shoot. That is a complicated question. Oh, Honkai or Genshin? Between the two of those? Still kind of difficult. I mean, on one hand, it would be pretty awesome to be like, to use a vision to cast elemental attacks and visit all those different worlds. Or not all those different worlds, visit all those different places. I mean, I did base my, this guy off of, Genshin, and that's kind of becoming my main, persona on, YouTube OC persona. But at the same time, some of the technological stuff in Honkai would be quite cool. I honestly don't know. If you were to factor in, danger scales, Honkai definitely has had a lot more destruction in the modern as of late, like entire cities being wiped out. We just went through a whole global scaled catastrophe that kind of almost eradicated all of humanity. In the meantime, Genshin, well, we're still kind of building up to whatever sort of big event is going to be happening. At the same time, though, Honkai has Rita. I would like to meet Rita. But at the same time, Genshin has Ganyu. I would like to meet Ganyu. I don't know, Jonah. I don't know. They both have their positives and negatives. Although, if we were to talk about which world I would like to live in casually, excluding all the, super characters, all the vision bearers, and all the Valkyries and whatever they're fighting against, if we were to just exclude that, I'd probably lean towards Honkai because it has slightly more advanced technology to what we have right now. Definitely a technological level that I would like to live in, but it also has a lot of those beautiful landscapes that I would like to visit. So I would probably lean to want to live in Honkai. in the end. Yes, Rita-sama, these robots are the feeders in disguise. We discovered this yesterday evening. Ah yes, Susanna told me about that. Those robots spotted us! They're coming at us! Good choice. Oh. I thank you for agreeing. Or, I guess, either choice can be a good choice in actuality, I guess. Susanna, Alvatir, halt them first. Roger. Understood. Don't be afraid, Susanna. You fought them several times. You can't drag them down this time. Uh-oh. What is this guy doing here? Oh no. Susanna, that was great! You've become a great fighter! All thanks to your help. I'm not so scared when Rita-sama and you're with me. You two were synchronized in battle. I take it you've trained for it. We didn't train for it per se, it's just sometimes the enemies in training room were too strong. None of us could win alone, so we teamed up. I see. That's actually a brilliant training method. As long as we can improve, we'll try any method. Yeah. Anyway, let's go check on the locals. Yes, let's go. The three approached the people previously swarmed by robots. No restraints were imposed on them, yet they still sat helplessly and on the ground in great sadness. Is everyone all right? You're safe now. Go find shelter. It's over. It's all over. It's that blasted kid's fault. Nightcat has been angered and disaster will soon befall us. Where can we go? Blasted kid? Sounds like the one we're looking for. Are you talking about a white-haired little girl? What happened? It's her, all right. That kid pried the lid of a feeder outside the arcade this morning and pulled out a cat that was eating inside. Yeah, she did. Then she chased that cat on way, breaking more feeders in the process. Many cats were frightened by her. We wanted to come out to comfort them, only to see them running away and feeders transforming into robots. I'm sorry for the trouble. We'll take care of this. Could you tell me if the cat is a Siamese? Yes, it looked well taken care of. Chubby, but not at all clumsy. It ran down several blocks without stopping. It must be Stan. Do you remember where it went? After breaking several more feeders, that kid ran away with the cat. She is small, but her legs are quick and her mind is sharp. We lost track of her. I think I saw them running into the old town. Meow Town has an old town? Where is it? I saw it in the archives. Meow Town was originally a rundown town. This district has actually been renovated. On the edge of the town is a historical district under development. They should be talking about that place. That's right. Meow Town prospered thanks to cats, but someone hurt them and Nightcat has delivered punishment. The mention of it made the residents stand up and surround them. What are you doing? Keep it civil. Yeah, being anxious doesn't help. We'll let you know as soon as we find Kitty. Please calm down. If something really happened, we'll look into it. Because of the trouble that kid made in the presence of so many robots, most of the cats in town have gone into hiding, and may even leave us. If cats all leave Meow Town, how will we live? I'm used to feeding cats in the park every morning. If I can't see them every day, As he spoke, the angry resident began to whimper. A tear even rolled down his cheek. Everyone, don't worry. The matter we're investigating is related to these accidents, and we've found some clues to the origin of these robots. These robots and feeders all have the symbol of Nightcat inside. Do you know what this is about? Well, I really don't. People say they're presents from Nightcat and have been there since Meowtown started to be rebuilt. Yeah, they're maintained by the patrolmen, so we haven't paid them much attention. I remember the feeders were donated to the town by the patrolmen. It's the patrolman again. You know him very well. Who is he exactly? He's a loving man. I heard he was successful outside, but came back for the cats. Outtown has had the tradition of living with cats, but it was him that made it the Meow Town it is today. Yeah, he rallied us to build the town into a home for cats. He funded the rebuilding of the rundown town and donated the feeders. Afterward, Nightcat led its cats into the town. So the patrolman also installed... Girls, are you implying there's a connection between Nightcat and the patrolman? Yeah. If the legend of Nightcat appeared after the patrolman had come, he might be Nightcat. About that. We aren't sure, but in any case, the patrolman will not harm Meowtown. But since he was in charge of rebuilding Meowtown, maybe he knows why the feeders transformed. If only we could find him. When I saw in the park today, he appeared to be in a hurry and left at once. I don't know where he went. If he's not maintaining the feeders, he must be in the old town. There are still stray cats there, so he often goes there to look after them. Avatar, Rista-sama, we should go there. Yeah, didn't they say Kitty and Stan might have gone there? Please wait a second. You want us to save Meowtown, right? You can count on us. No. We have no doubt on your ability. But there are many more feeders, and if they transform into robots after you leave, we'll be very vulnerable. Don't worry. I've reported the situation to Shixel HQ and enforcement is on the way. Shixel? You work for Shixel? Oh, we're saved. Thank you! I should have known better. Rita-sama had came up with a solution before the questions were raised. Now we'll head for the old town as Susanna and Alverter suggested. I've contacted Durandal-sama. We'll rendezvous there. I'm playing Genshin, so I won't be able to respond quickly. That's okay, Jonah. I usually end my streams at 1:30 Pacific Standard Time, so I've got only about, 18 minutes left. But, yeah, I appreciate you watching anyway. Roger. Avatar is ready at all times. I'm ready too. Let's go. Oh. Whoops, I did not mean to click that. I just noticed. I'm not going to be able to play much further anyway because this level doesn't open up until after a couple more days. Blanketed in dust so thick that sunlight could barely penetrate, the dilapidated old town reeked of bleakness. It was a stark contrast to the pleasant central town. This is the old town. Did Kitty and Stan come here? Alvater, if we go in like this, do you think we'll get ambushed? Should we wait for Durandal-sama? Don't worry. Isn't Rita-sama with us? You're right. She's amazing, always thinking ahead. I know, right? She's a perfect being, so there's nothing to worry about. I'm so happy to be fighting alongside an S-rank Valkyrie. I won't let her down this time. What are you discussing? Nothing. Susanna says if enemies appear, she won't drag you down this time. Ah! Now, why would she? Whether it's field training or theoretical study, she's been constantly improving herself. She's helped me greatly in the previous battle. That thought has never occurred to me. Thank you for encouraging me, Rita-sama. But that's not what I meant. I believe you already have a light of your own. You've grown much during the time we didn't see. But, Rita-sama, have I really grown when I still make stupid mistakes? Isn't it obvious? When we fought just now, you've displayed the fruits of your labor. Yeah, you've gotten a lot stronger. Rita-sama, look, Durandal-sama has come. Sorry, am I a little too late? Durandal-sama, we just got here as well. After receiving Rita's message, I hurried over. The rampant robots along the way stalled me for a while, though. Looks like the feeders are still transforming into robots. Durandal-sama, we need to figure out what's wrong as soon as possible. Yes, Rita has briefed me on it. On my way here, I saw a sneaky man, which may be the patrolman you mentioned. But I lost him at a corner, so I decided to rendezvous with you first. He couldn't have gotten far. Why don't we look around? Who's there? Hearing footsteps in the distance, I immediately looked at the source of the sound and saw a figure of a man flash by. It's him! Yes, he's the patrolman. After him! Got it! Oh, he's not running. That is a very good opening attack. Thanks for cheering me, Jonah. We lost him. Robots appeared out of nowhere. Was the trap activated? That should be the patrolman, all right. He knows this place like the back of his hand, so he shook us off easily. But these robots are of the same model as the ones in Central Town, proving our direction right. The patrolman is hiding something. Yes, maybe he upset the town. I saw him run this way, but he's gone now. When they made it to where the figure was last seen, awaiting them was an empty dead end and 4 randomly placed feeders. This is a dead end. Where did he go? He can't have vanished, can he? Could there be a secret door here, and these feeders are mechanisms to open it? Wait, Susanna. I think something's there. A nimble figure leaped out of the trash can in the corner. It quickly walked to the feeder and pressed a button on it. A kitten? This area is pretty chaotic. Should we take it with us? Shh! Susanna held her index finger against her lips, gesturing to Randall and Alvater to quiet, and continued in a low voice. Shh! Wait! Observe first. Found it! Durando-sama, there really is another passage. I suspect the patrolman got away through it. Incredible. A passage is hidden right there. No wonder he vanished. So the sequence in which that kitten activated the feeders is the password to opening the secret passage. How intriguing. This is moon logic. Susanna, how did you figure it out? I just guessed it. This place is surrounded by walls and I don't think the patrolman could walk through them. So there's probably another passage. Coincidentally, that kitten appeared and pressed a button on a feeder. I originally thought it did it because it was hungry, but afterward that feeder didn't serve anything. In fact, those feeders don't contain any cat food at all. Isn't this suspicious? True. And that kitten did skillfully, as if it had operated the feeders many times. Yeah, so I concluded this kitten was up to something else, and asked you to wait. Who knew we'd actually make a discovery? That sounds so bizarre. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd have thought you were recapping the story of a new sci-fi movie. I didn't expect my guess to be spot on either. It's not any guess. To be able to make such a bold guess in such a short time requires not only excellent imagination, but also experience in deduction. Susanna has always been imaginative. She can even describe an event completely differently through the power of fantasizing. Avatar, don't make fun of me! You got me wrong. I meant the videos you take are very creative, such as having unpredictable twists. That's because the actual shooting never goes according to the script I write. Anyway, you should start looking for clues about Nightcat. Stan and Kitty are waiting for us, but I don't know whether they're in there. At any rate, the most suspicious and favorable path is before us. They looked into the gloomy secret passage, and their gaze was swallowed by infinite darkness. A crumpled orange ribbon was caught between its crack. Hey, this is Kitty's necktie. Kitty must have gone in. Quick, let's go find them. And find out what's behind the patrolman and Nightcat. Alright. And now we are completely caught up with the available story. Can I purchase any more crystals? Yes, I can! And that's another 100 of these solid ice pieces to potentially get this new elf. But I don't have enough crystals to go for another 10 pulls, so it's looking like that's going to be it for today. Fortunately, we have another... thank you, Jonah. But unfortunately, we're going to have to try again next week. As you can see, we still have another 9 days left. How many crystals, or not crystals, fragments? I still need to get a lot. That's unfortunate.
もう十分働きましたから、後のことは私に任せてください。
Hello. Before we end the stream, I guess we could try to gain crystals. I do not recognize this enemy. Huh. Or this one. I recognize this one, though. Hmm.
優雅さを保つのは淑女の使命です。
So wait, hang on. Quantum Valkyries deal 20% bonus damage. Okay. Okay, those quantum insects sound really weird. Oh no! Okay,
見たこれは私たち
defeated
の
that
勝利
guy, or that level. I don't have that sarcasm next.
ゼーレみんなと一緒に戦いますゼーレ了解しましたゼーレと一緒に戦ってここまでです後片付けは奇形の神のささやきを聞きましょう
Who should you pull for, Nilu or Nahida? Good question. I've certainly been enjoying having Nahida. However, it definitely looks like Nilo is a powerful Hydro character. Do you have either of them? Or do you have neither of them? If you have neither, I would suggest Nahida. Alright, then yeah, I would suggest Nahida.
任務完了。お待たせいたしました。
Yeah. Nahida's been pretty good at like tethering all the characters like or all of the opponents' HP together. Or, yeah. That whole like attack of that camera thing that she does to like sweep and link all of them together, very useful. But what would be really cool if you get Nahida early enough that you can also go for Nilo, because apparently those two are supposed to be very good together. To be honest, I'll probably go to back to Fallen Rosemary's default outfit. Oh, that actually did not do much damage.
捕まえましたね。お願い、もう一人の私。ここまでです。実況、奇形の神のささやきを聞きましょう。力を受け入れなさい。ゼル。かくれんぼだよ。ここまでです。後片付けはお任せください。捕まえまして、ささやきなさい。ロッキー。ここまでです。勝負はもう決しました。覚悟してください。実況、後片付けはお任せください。
Alright.
思い出はローズマリーの花言葉です。
That's some more crystals. Me, this Meow Town event actually has been a very fun little story. Why is YouTube saying that I'm not sending any data? I know that I said that I'm ending the stream. That does not give YouTube permission to just end it on its own. Okay, I think we are back. I think. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, troops, this has been a very fun stream. That Meow Town Escapade event has been a lot of fun. And, yeah. Look forward to next week, since apparently Genshin has already updated. So expect look forward to the next event or next update for Genshin. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, we should be finishing the Meow Town Escapade event on Honkai next Tuesday. So look forward to that. Anyway, troops, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!
What are you thinking? 早く指示をください。